But most importantly, I use my own gifts and talents and my own experiences, and I've combined them in order to help people heal through the arts. In fact, sometimes it's hard to this day to stay out of survival mode because I feel like you can kind of go in and out of it sometimes. Even once you've gone through your healing process and everything, you can find yourself still stuck in that place sometimes.
I think the aim isn't to just survive, it's to
Mhm.
thrive after it.
I need food, water, and shelter. That's it. Like nothing else is important. We just got to have these things to survive. And, you're not even thinking about prospering or thriving or moving forward. I feel like life is so interesting. Like, with age comes wisdom sometimes and just experience and going through it. And, I'm a believer. It's not just about coping because in coping, I, it's almost like you're trying to accept where you are. Like, okay, I'm depressed right now because of this that's going on, so I'm just going to cope with this depression. There's, in a sense, you have to do that a little bit to accept where you are at this moment, but not just accept it and stay there and still have your mindset on, I'm going to get through this moment. I'm going to work my way out of this. I do recommend therapy, but I don't feel like we were talking before the show, like that's the end all be all, because a lot of times when I've gone through therapy, I felt like they don't really understand me and they're just getting paid to listen to me. That's something that we're really big on right now to because life coaches, they've been through this life. Like they're not just going off the books. And in some cases they have studied and read the books, but they're going off of their personal experience and what they know. Survive beyond just survivor mode, whether that is sometimes for me that was coloring.
Once I committed to my healing, I
Mhm.
found people around me that they could have been there all that time and I just didn't know. I think the world opens up to us when we make that commitment, and then whether you believe in the universe, whether you believe in God, whatever that higher power is, places people in your path to
Right,
teach
exactly.
you lessons or to re-emphasize the lessons that have already been learned so
Yeah.
that you are in a position to move forward.
You can literally be best friends with ChatGPT now and don't need another human in your life. And but it's like, you don't want to be in, you don't want, that's an unhealthy place to be. But unfortunately, that's where so many people are extreme introverts, are socially awkward, and all of these things. I can literally ask ChatGPT, hey, I'm depressed right now. What do you think I should do about it? I tell my kids all the time, anything in your hands can either be a tool or a weapon. Which one are you going to choose? Like it's depending on how that person uses it. That's the best recommendation I can give to heal from anything. That covers everything. It's just being aware of where you are, how you're feeling, why you're feeling, all of those things, and being so aware of that you're able to make a change in the positive direction based on what you're observing.
I always tell people that the journey literally brought me back to me.
There's nothing that can bring you closer to God than being hitting rock bottom. As I've heard before, you when you get to the bottom, the only way to go is up.
What
Yeah.
I recognize, my biggest fear
Mhm.
gave birth to my biggest opportunity.
Yes.
And oftentimes, we run away from things because of fear. We
Mhm.
avoid things because of the unknown and uncertainty. But oftentimes those are the places where we get our biggest blessings.
So it's like everything that we've ever gone through, at the end of the day, I can look back and say, wow, I'm so grateful for these horrible events that have happened in my life. Like I say all the time, nothing can happen to me anymore. Like literally nothing can happen to me because even though I'm still alive and I'm going to experience uncomfortable times and things that I'd rather not happen at that moment, I see it as an opportunity for growth rather than, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? I totaled my car out back in March in on my birthday, and it was devastating. Anybody in that situation would have been devastating, but at the same time, I couldn't even do anything but be happy. And so I'm always looking into the situation like, okay, what am I supposed to get out of this? What am I supposed to learn? How is this going to benefit me rather than why is this happening to me?
Let me tell you, you're going to be taught to be strong.
Right.
It's not something that's going to happen overnight. You are going to have to go
Mhm.
through some
Exactly.
struggles to get there.
Yeah.
I had to
Right.
lose my business. I had to lose my marriage. But
Mhm.
I'm here and I learned so many lessons along the way that now I can pass on to others.
It's depicting like all of the traumas that I've gone through using these 9 different characters. Each of them are telling their story, but they're all my story. And it was really a huge faith walk like I've never experienced before. I had no idea how I was going to do it, where the funds going to come from, where we're going to stay at. You have to choose to see the best in it. You have to choose to let the light in. You have to choose to come up out of that place and to be mindful of the fact that you're in that place for a reason.
I want to remind you, you were not built to break, but you damn sure were not built to just survive. Disrupt the cycle, reclaim your life, and thrive on your own terms. And I will see you next week. But here's the truth, you're not broken, you're just unfinished.